I think we're doing okay. My neck hurts, damn. I also didn't know we were only level 9. Hold on, let me... Ugh. My neck is stiff. I just spent like 5 hours writing essays. In my beautiful nightly attire of sweatshirt and funny pajamas. Um, I think we're good. For everyone joining us on YouTube, welcome back. This is another Wizard 101 stream. We're gonna make our way through the rest of Wizard City, hopefully. I don't know how long the stream will be, but it'll be for a little bit. So hopefully we can make it through Wizard City and maybe even make a dent of progress into Krokotopia, the next world. Spoilers, there's more than one world in the game. Let's get started. I mean, I'm excited to play it again. Honestly, I need to find my mouse. There it is. I'm excited to play it again. I really am. Oh God, stop. I don't care about any of that. I'm excited to reach level 12. Also, I need to turn down my... Hello? Alright, a solution to this is instead to turn down the volume itself. Shh. Quiet. Actually, I'll keep all the dialogue pretty decently high. Just quiet it down a little bit. God. Today... I don't really know. We gotta do Cyclops Lane. I know that for a fact. We got Cyclops Lane to do. We gotta do a dreadful assignment, which, I mean, I feel like will be... That's easy. I don't want to do that particularly, though. I don't want to do, like, any of this, actually. Especially not the advanced combat. That one takes fucking forever. These we can do at the same time. Again, we'll just kind of... I think we'll be chilling. We'll be fine. That one I need to do, actually. In Farlorn... What? Where's Farlorn Tower? I don't remember where that is. I'll find it out together. We can find it out later. As in it's taking me to it. And if that's that might be in Triton Avenue. I might... Oh no, it's down all the way down here, apparently. It's been a long time since I've done these quests. It's in Farcat. Oh, I remember now, kind of. Barely, a little bit, where what's going on here. We can go to Teleporter Hub, and then not to the... What about Worm? Nope, wrong way. Oh, it's this building right here. I recall now, which I think she's a death. I think she's death, so we can adjust our deck when we get in. She doesn't have anything super special for us, I don't think, besides this quest that I did not remember. And then we can get working on Cyclops Lane next. Finish up the 3 alleys here. Yeah, there she is. This is our first. Yeah, that's really annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, so she's big death. We don't have Death Prism yet either, so we're going to include 3 Lightning Bats. We'll include some Thunder Snakes too, just to get even more chip. We'll get some Pixies. We'll take out one of those bad boys, and we can... Actually, no, we'll keep in the standard amount of ghouls so we can get rid of Haunted Minion. And then we'll have to do some lightning or some Velociraptor to kill Melwina. However, I don't entirely see that being the problem. We're just gonna kill the Haunted Minion first off the bat, as long as it doesn't fizzle. And we're off to a great start, as in it's not fizzling. No, let's put it over there. No, the camera. All right, good enough. That's good enough. I'm not gonna think about it too much. We'll just I'll get rid of one of my wand hits. I don't want to be too, lackadaisical and throwing all of them away. Um, I don't know, just because just in case all of my lightning spells fizzle at the same time. Um, I don't want to be. I don't know. I don't want to be caught lacking. So I'm gonna go for some lightning bats. Standard lightning bats. All right, that checks. Which means I'm probably going to. Ooh, I'm. I'm gonna cast. I might cast the snake next turn. I might just wand. I might. All right, here. I might take a gamble here and do a wand hit to see if I can draw Firezilla, and then we can get this done with. Let's get this done snappy. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be here. Didn't draw it, so we're going to discard the troll, discard the other thunder snake, and then we can lightning bats and then kill it with a wand hit next if lightning bats casts. Um, all right, cool. I was really really holding my breath there. Did max damage. That I don't think it would have mattered anyway. I think we had enough. Um, she is doing quite a bit of damage to us, which is unfortunate. I don't know when we get Death Prism, but I kind of hope we get it before we fight the final boss of this area. I think that'd be quite advantageous for us, um, relatively speaking. Oh shit! Yeah. I don't care. I feel like they changed a couple. They changed a lot of like the weirder. Shut up. They changed a lot of the weirder bosses in or like the not the weirder. She they changed a lot of the like side quest bosses in each area um to be more like more like characters, I guess. But it just kind of sounds like shit. And it's kind of I don't know. I'm not a fan of it personally. I wasn't a fan of that either. We can talk to Eudora as well, I suppose. Yeah, let's. Yep. Let's. I'll be sure to craft them. Don't worry. I will not craft that ever in my life. I'm not crafting it. Best I can get is a gardening stream. Best I'll do is a gardening stream. Lumbering troll. This dude used to. I don't know if they changed his characterization. This dude used to be a dickhead, and it was kind of funny. I appreciate it. I thought it was kind of funny. Um, I'm gonna get some health before I do whatever they want me to do, though. Just to I don't know, just to be safe. Don't know if I'm gonna be thrown into any shenanigans. Collect some deep mushrooms while I'm here. Go on a little journey. Get have oh god, get around the stupid thing. Yeah, he kind of seems like a dick. Yeah, all right. So let's kill some trolls. All right, so we're gonna do the great thing, which is called get rid of everything in our deck except for ghouls, which will kill. I'll put in one pixie just in case, but get rid of everything that's not ghouls because these guys are rank 1 elites and will have less than 150 health, hypothetically speaking. Um, and yes, I was right. Let's just ghoul them and be on my way. Hey, it even worked. It didn't even fizzle this time, which was great. Uh, uh, excuse my looking at another screen. I'm doing stream things, pretending that I'm doing something important for the stream. I get to look important for a second. Let's just get this over with. Two more ghouls, and we'll be two more ghouls. Damn, and we'll be done with this. Just get rid of all of those, and let's get this thing on the let's get this thing moving, shall we? We gotta get Cyclops Lane. I think is pretty. It's just as straightforward as the other ones. It's just as straightforward as Fire Cat Alley. Triton Avenue has a little bit more stuff going on, just because it's kind of the middle one. It's kind of the bigger one. It's the biggest of the three, so it has a little bit more stuff going on. But this is not what I meant to do. This has more, just as much, or just as little stuff going on as Firecat Alley anyway. Which is fine. I don't want to be here forever. I could be ironic and use the troll spell against a troll. However, alright, well I am going to now. Because they invoked a fizzle. You know, I didn't want to fizzle. Didn't think I would fizzle. Didn't want this to happen. But now I have to show them. Now I have to show him who's boss by using his own kind against him, which, you know. Alright, cool. If that fizzled too, I would have kind of been embarrassed. I think this is also the first time I've used the troll, given by our amulet, I think. So that's cool. That's the animation. Excuse me. A lot of spells have cool animations. Some of them also either have really long animations or they also just suck at the same time. So I won't see them all. Which is whatever. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's go talk to Gold Myth Professor Cyrus Drake. He's a nice gentleman. Also, I kind of want to mess with gameplay options. Hold on. One of these are. I thought one of these would just be like to allow. Oh nope. Don't want to credit people. Don't want to credit the people who made the game. I was just thinking if I can get the audio through my headset, but I don't want. I guess I don't want it in my headset enough. I don't care enough actually. We're gonna meet the Myth Professor for the first time, which I guess this also means I can see all the spells that he's offering that are different than what I'm used to. Because again, as we looked in the last time, I noticed that a lot of professors did not. Trouble on Cyclops Lane. I already know everything. Let's look at the spells. Yeah, Ether Golem. That's kind of cool actually. Time of Legend, Minotaur, Stone Colossus. That's also cool. Vermin Virtuoso, Golem Taunt. Ah, that's cool. Jin's Defense. Fantastic Jin. Jesus. Oni's Protection. Trickster Oni. Oh, good lord. And then Scion of Myth. Alright. Interesting card. Again, I think that's a good idea. I think that was a really good idea, is adding more cards to the professors, because I kind of just honestly was really, really lame that in the past the professors gave like 6 cards. And then after that, you couldn't learn any other cards for the school. And so this one has Legend Golem. Yeah, fair. Hunting Worm. Excuse me. Oh, that's a life specific. I see. Earthwalker. That's cool. Circle of Thorns and Infestation. Kind of cool. Sprite Swarm. Required Unicorn. Jin's Affliction. Verdurous Jin. Oni's Naturalism. Primal Oni. And then Scion of Life. I mean, it's a little more. It's lame comparatively, but I'll take it. It's cool. They're cool. I appreciate them adding new spells to be learned. I think that's a really good idea. But as Cyrus was saying, I was skipping through some of his dialogue because, man, they do talk slow. I'm not gonna lie. We need to go talk to some dudes. We also need to talk to another guy in here, Rand Tamor, for some reason I don't remember. But oh, Rand Tamor is in Cyclops Lane. That's on me. All right. Well, we're talking to Victor Darkwood, and we're getting his dry cleaning. I don't know why. Like I remember that dialogue, and it was like it wasn't bad or anything. I don't know why they changed all of it. I don't like. I feel like there were some changes that were quite unnecessary in the end, but I think overall a lot more of the changes were good than bad, so I won't entirely complain. Take this note to Meryl Ambers. It wasn't. Now watch this. I think it's this one, or it's one of. It's this back here. It's a housing item. There you go. We learn something new every day. It's a housing item. Take it. I think that's the only one in. I think that's the only one in schools. Is that specific item? But we now get to hand deliver a message from Cyrus to the headmaster, Mr. Ambrose himself. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what Cyrus has to say. I'm pretty curious. I'm curious about it. He's not his brother. He's not his brother. Please go talk some sense into him. Okay. So this is one of the worst parts is that sometimes a lot of talking goes a little way. Specifically in the questing sense, a lot of talking does fucking nothing. And we basically have went from Cyrus to Robe Store to Cyrus to Merle to Cyrus, and we've got nothing accomplished. Um, if Nolan Stormgate's at least level 16, why does he need us? That is my question. Um, let's talk to the fucker. Let's go beat one singular Cyclops Legionnaire. Also can I can learn a new spell. Would you look at that? I also yeah, this guy was here all the time. Yeah. All right. So these guys are a little bit these guys are a little bit stronger than the trolls, so we're gonna put our lightning backs back in. We'll take out a ghoul or two just to make up for it. Oh, wow, we can put in treasure cards now? Wow. Um I'll do that. I guess I'll do that, which includes what's it called? It includes a new a Kraken, which we will learn eventually. They're pretty good on their own. I will discard some of these cards just to get a Cyclops Legionnaire out early. Um, all right, cool. I enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting that one, guys. um, hey, it's back. Would you look at that? All right, so we're gonna do this one, and then if it fizzles again, we're gonna use the Firezilla because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this. Um, what am I? Ah, all the students are in the dark cave, of course. How could I forget? Hold on, I need to get my mouse back onto this screen. Thank you for the follow, Dushan, too. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying everything. Right now we're just going through our basic Wizard City stuff. You know, I'm level 10, which means I guess I can get a new spell. I didn't think I could. Maybe it's a quest or something. Maybe it's a prism. I need to get defeat a rotting fodder, which will help, I guess, a couple of things, which also means take out. Actually, I'll keep lightning bats. I don't think they'd have that much resistance anyway, but put in ghouls more, at least. Yeah, I remembered correctly. They have 150 health, which means we can piece them up with just a ghoul. Which I don't know why they would have. I guess because it's Storm that they have less health than the Cyclops Legionnaires. But who am I to complain? I don't particularly care. um, Which means I can use my ghouls quickly, have a better chance of hitting them than the stupid lightning bats. Take the talismans, free the miscreants, whatever, whatever. That helps also with another quest, which means I'm gonna defeat a skeletal warrior here just so I can get that quest done too. Um, because I'm efficient. We gotta get this shit going. We gotta get pick up the pace a little bit. This guy's also a rank 2, and he also, I think, has as much health as the Legionnaire. Okay, and we fizzle yet again, which is cool and all. That is part of the game. Lightning is the least accurate school. However, I'm not particularly a fan of it happening every time. So this time, it's not gonna happen. See? The odds of it happening twice in a row would be like 9 out of 100. And I wouldn't, 9% chance, basically. I personally would not have, I would not have wanted that. Yeah. I don't remember this being part of the original quest line, I'm not gonna lie. But at this point, again, they changed everything, which again I think is cool. I don't know if they changed Krokotopia or not, and I don't, again, also don't know if that's for the better or worse. Um, but I do think the idea in general, don't care. I think the idea in general to revamp the worlds, especially these ones that, like, again, I played when I was like quite literally 6, and I am now in college. I think that it's a good idea to change them up every now and again. Oh yeah, no, we freed these students from. I also just talked to. There we go. We freed the students from the people. Oh my god! And now I had to fight Minotaur. From the dude, General Achilles at the end of the thing, not right now. Yeah, I'll do that too, I suppose. We have to defeat the Warhorns, which I think are the strongest. Um, what is it called? They're the strongest. I guess besides, do we ever face a field guard? I don't think so. They're rank 2 elite. They have a lot of health, which means I think we can what's it called? I think we can be fine. Oh, we're level 10. That also reminds me we can put on new armor real quick. Um, my good old money gear that I have, except for boots for some reason. I already had this. I don't know why this wasn't equipped. This, all right. Maybe I didn't have as much stuff as I thought. You need to get your new storm there. My new death level 91 in Krokotopia. I feel like you're a little bit over leveled for Krokotopia, my friend. I think that you might be okay to get out of Krokotopia after that. Um, Warhorns are high level, which means we're probably gonna need to use more lightning bats or um keep some ghouls in there as well, just to make sure they die, basically. Because I think they have 285 health or something that, so they're not like the most like a pushover, but they're still like kind of pushovers. I don't know. Like, yeah, they're fine. Whatever. 285 exact. Yeah, I don't think. I think we'll be okay. I think this. Yeah, I mean, this will be okay, especially if this hits. But like, I don't know if they yet. Yeah, they get boosted, but um, questing on 4 accounts have to make sure both are in the same area. That makes sense. I kind of. I could never personally focus on questing on more than one account at a time. That's why like all my accounts are like varying levels. None of them are in the same place, and like I did not do them all at the same time either. Like I just I don't know. Like I'd be like I'd get bored of doing one quest line for a while, so I just go to a different account and start there, and then like I'd get bored of that as well, and then I'd just go back to making a new character or something like that. Back when I cared, and back before these areas were updated. All right. Cool. Cool. We're both fizzling. Both making sure that we're both throwing for content, I guess. If this doesn't hit, I'm doing Firezilla because I want to make him feel the pain that is having to fizzle twice in a row. We got both of the pocketbooks, I hope. The maze books. And then we have to. Oh, God. We have to do this, and then there's the boss of the area, and then there's the optional boss. And then we'll be done with Cyclops Alley, which means that we'll be, like one step closer to beating this world. And that could have been a high roll. I would have preferred if it was a high roll, but it's not a high roll. Excuse me, which means I just have to. Oh, I gained a power pip. Nice. I have to use a stupid wand hit. God, excuse me. To make sure everything dies. Yeah. Colonel Romulus, whatever. I remember Romulus. Well, he's my dog from community college. The Cyclops Centurion. All right. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that kind of reception. Um Again, I think we'll be fine. I think this will be enough, but I could probably add a Deathblade and a Pixie in just for shits and gigs. I might go get water real quick before we start this boss fight. I think I'm basically out. So let me finish this up, and then I'll get in. I won't do any moves, but I'll look at them. What the fuck? What? What is that? All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get water real quick. My room is dark and it's hit like fucking everything. My headset's like broken for some reason. Me acting like I don't throw it around every chance I get. Um, and there we are. We're back. All right, let's get this. Let's get this over with. Let's kick his ass. Let's be done with this area. I also have a snack that I will be eating because I'm hungry. Oh, I gained a power pip, which is cool, except I don't want to use it on a death spell. So I'm just gonna use lightning bats on the Cyclops Legionnaire. And just to again make it a 1v1, make it a fair fight. Fair fight. Both of them fizzled, which I was about to say, it has poor signs for me personally. Um, we can just wand hit him, I guess. He's myth trapping me. He's high enough level to probably he might even be high enough level to have Cyclops, which is a weird requirement or like a weird boundary to have for him to maybe not have what he is, but he could also just one hit me or do that, which is fine, I guess. Oh, a crit! We win! That's sick as hell. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Don't care. I feel like this is a weird reason. Bye. And we get the history of myth magic as well. There we go. That was again because of the crit. I guess it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. um, but hey, we deserve a freebie every now and again. Hey, Romulus. Romulus was a good guy. What do you guys want? Okay, one at a time, fellas. One at a time. Dirt mound. I really don't want to do a quest for pets. I actually do the Ice Maximus beforehand. Hmm. I think we can do this probably, especially if we go in with these guys. I'm going in personally. I don't care what they're doing. Hmm. All right, cool. None of them joined me. I'm so glad they're staying out there for no reason. Then, um, I'm honestly, yeah, I'm confident that this deck can do the exact same, do just as well. Hmm. Oh, maybe I just get an automatic power pip every time. Maybe I should stop being so surprised. If I fizzle this, I'll be sad. That's all I have to say about it. There's no really riveting content here. Fucking dude. All right. Man, thankfully, I have another one. Just like that one. If I fizzle this one, mm-mm. we about to be saying something else here. About to be not child friendly. There we go. Now we can hope for a high roll, guys. We did not get the high roll, which means we get one more turn of getting hit by both of them. Dude, okay, I get it. I'm getting power pips. Um, it might be worth it to kill him with ghoul to get health back. No, I can just use ghoul on the boss. Whatever works. I don't care. I just don't particularly want to die, and if ghoul fizzled, the chance of me dying would go up a little bit, honestly. um, which I'm not a huge fan of that possibility. Um, so he's dead now. We're gonna discard discard the fire trap. Hit ghoul, hit ghoul. Damn. this battle has a lot of fizzles. I'm not gonna lie. Couldn't wouldn't that happen to me though? Personally, couldn't be me. Um, get 81 health back, and then I don't think, knock on wood, I don't think we'll die from here. Excuse me. Or I could go for the kill shot with the lightning bats, which I'm also very inclined to do right now. I don't think this'll kill. It did more than I thought it would, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit. That was like a. I was being sarcastic. Oh, I don't think it's gonna kill, and then it was damn close. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Whatever. I also got cheese broccoli. That's nice. Good. My Velociraptor will enjoy that cheese broccoli quite a lot. And I'm gonna enjoy these health wisps because damn, I kind of got my ass kicked. I won't lie. I survived, but like it was an arduous it was an arduous task there. Pablo Thunder. I just feel like I don't get why that was even remotely thought to be a joke. But I don't know. Actually, I have no comment on that. That was a dumb fucking line. Respectfully and without the curse words. Pretend I did not say the curse words. I have the mouth of a sailor. I'm sorry. And that's not a great thing when I am streaming a children's game, I suppose. Yeah, riveting. I got things. Oh, actually, I could use the boots, maybe. What? Why was it put in my bank? I get to talk to Mo Ambrose. I get to discuss it with him. Um, and I don't get anything. I definitely don't get anything that's better than my robes or my hat. I'm not doing the pet quest. The pet quest is dumb. Let me talk to the dude with the wands or the robes. I guess for that. I mean, I think I assume it's just talking. Yeah. Lloyd Fallingwater. Interesting. Oh, this dude. Do or DII. That's kind of funny, actually. You know what? Maybe I take everything back that I've ever said about the writing of this game. That's kind of funny. I'll give them that singular one joke. Then we go to the amulets. Oh, we can go to the. We can just go to the bazaar. Yeah. Riveting. Thief's house. What? There's a thief. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do before I do that is one. Ow, wait. Hold on. Actually, there's another thing first. It's called my earring is fucking my ear up. So I'm gonna not take it out. I would never take it out. I'm just gonna not have it stab my neck the entire stream, and hope that it doesn't fall out in the meantime. But firstly, I'm going to. Okay, well, the realm's not that bad. I'm in normal, so I'll just go with the bazaar anyway. There's not many people here. You get to buy things. Let's switch to usable. This is the bazaar. Bazaar is kind of fun. I enjoy going to the bazaar. I enjoyed it a lot when I was, cool, I suppose. Um, there's certain ones that cost a lot of money and some ones that don't. And a lot of amulets give you a lot of cards, or not a lot. They give you a card. Um, Amulet and ring, I think, are the two that are like good for us. Like Bastilla's Onyx ring, we could like hypothetically, if we wanted to, farm that, or we could just buy it ourselves. That's a lot of money though. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna buy treasure cards because they're cool, which also could get us to show some cool spells. Poison, that's a card. Lord Nightshade, Death Soldier. These are kind of cool. And also death prisms. Hold on, let me see the cheapest death prism is because I kind of need prisms, especially with what's coming up. There's Death Scarab. That's very cool. Actually, that's kind of useful. I'll buy a Death Scarab. Black Cat's cool. Black Widow's cool. Infection, Red Banshee, normal Banshee, Death Prisms. Damn, they're kind of expensive. Death Troll. That seems kind of useless. Um, I don't care enough. I'll actually no. I do. I need a. I need one actually. Lightning bats, storm shark for 100 coins. Yeah, sure, fucking whatever. I'll buy one. Let's buy a death prism while we're at it, just because we need one. We'll get one singular. Put it on Lord Nightshade and stuff it up his ass. I don't know. Let's go to our home. Let's go get our spell from our death professor, and then let's go to the thief's house. I think that'll probably work. I think by the time we get our spell, we'll be able to go just teleport immediately to the commons. Ah, Banshee level 10. Really, at level 10? I swear that was 16. But hey, we got our new important spell, which is Banshee. It does more damage. Um, which like, yeah, who would have thought? Actually, that's pretty cool. I also think they definitely moved down Banshee and Vampire, in cost. Um, again, which is cool. That's cool, I suppose. It makes, I guess, things a little bit easier to do. Um, what? All right. Anyway, um, come with me to Ravenwood. We're going. There's a lot going on right now. We beat the three um alleys: Firecat Alley, Cyclops Lane, and Triton Avenue. We beat the three streets, is what it's called, I believe. We beat the three streets, and now we have two branching paths opening. But let's first talk to Bartleby. And I actually let this one play. I kind of find this interesting, and also I'll turn it up more. I'll dialogue volume, yeah. Talk to me, Merle.
When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the sun. This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh dear. You see, wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rings, the alligator eats the stars. Malistaire, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul and your spirit rotten.
Malistaire stole the eye of history? Of course. And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
All right. So that gave us a little neat backstory on the spiral as a whole, what this big fucking tree in the middle of Ravenwood is, and what we got to do next, which is go to Saphira. But in reality, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to the thief's house because I'm kind of curious. I don't remember this as a quest line. I'm also going to mess with my deck as we do it and take out some stuff. But also, for fighting for fighting somebody, we might need it, but I don't know. I'll take out a ghoul and a lightning bats until I make that call myself, I guess, seeing who it is. I don't know who it could be or what it could be. Um, But maybe it's somebody cool. I don't know. It's that house right there. Which I don't think it'd be a fight in like a small house. Yeah, it would. Fear of fire. Oh well, alright, we're going in. I don't care enough. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, 180 and then 55. I could kill either of them right now, actually, but I'm gonna kill the Lost Soul first. Again, just to make it an easy 1v1. Um, that's I don't care. And a bull. Then we can not ghoul them. We control them. We can lightning bats them. We can banshee. We'll use banshee. This is our first opportunity to use our brand new spell, and it didn't fizzle. That's the important part. And it crits. Get fucked. Get fucked, Fear of Fire, you stupid idiot. I'm not afraid of fire. Yeah, and then there's a hold on. All right, I'm not doing all this. I'm not doing all of this. I feel like this is a little bit much. I'm just gonna go to. I'm not gonna go to Triton Avenue. Actually, I'm not gonna track down all of these thieves because that feels a bit much. I'm instead going to talk to Private O'Dole first, just to open up a new area, and then we'll go to Severo. Yeah. We call them gobblers. We call them gobblers. Go talk to Misty Pixie Crown. Mindy Pixie Crown, actually. Um, what? I don't care. Please let me do my quests in my specific order, which is at random. I think this deck setup is probably good. I'm pretty sure Falgaze's death. So we'll need our lightning bats, which actually means I should probably put in more, but we can evaluate that at a later time. I guess. So looking for this foul gaze. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna put in lightning bats, and then we're also gonna put in storm shark and a death prism and a tough, I guess. We got five. We got 5 slots. Not gonna deal with the thieves. No, I'm not actually. I'm on a time crunch. I want to get this world done. Krokotopia is where this game gets fun again. All right, I'm having fun right now. I'm enjoying playing the game. However, I would personally like to not be here anymore. I would like to get to Krokotopia, which is what I will be doing uh pretty soon, I guess. I don't want to use my death prism here because I don't know when I unlocked it. You know what? Does that kill? It does. I don't I realize now I can just look it up. I've been saying I don't know when I get fire prism for like or death prism for like long time. I could just simply look it up. Oh god. Death prism. Um level 12. Will I be level 12? Will I be level 12 by the time I get to the end? Probably. If I do this, and if I maybe do some of Colossus Avenue, I'll be level 12. Or if I do the Thief quest, maybe I'll be level 12. But it just requires me using a Velociraptor on Falgaze first, which is my #1 agenda at this point. Mm. And that's what you get for being my school and not letting me use my. Yeah, the useful ones anyway. Riveting stuff. He revealed the name of the boss, which is Lord Nightshade. Don't know why the balance book is in this specific building. I feel like they could have made a balance boss if that was the case. Um. Oh, I didn't get the Smith from the. Guess we're going back to Cyclops Alley. I don't want to do this, man. Or Cyclops Lane. This is the completely wrong direction too. Okay. Now I need to get this, and then I can go. Oh, that means we're close to Nightshade. If we're already going to the haunted cave and everything, I don't know if I'll be level 12 then to get my prism. So that means I might have to do side quests. I think the Smith is over here. When we get to the next world, that's when I don't know where the scarabs are, and that's when I'll be using this really, really neat thing called Google to find it because I don't want to have to look for them. I remember where some of them are. Okay, well, if we're going to Triton Avenue to get to the haunted cave, we might as well just go to the thief's house. I suppose. I guess. This is their long scam. Also, my fucking neck hurts. God. It's also because I'm craning my neck this way when my game is this way. I just stopped looking at the screen for like 10 seconds. Where could it be? And what type could it be? Storm, maybe? Myth, maybe, even? Fear of drowning? Why is this a rank 1? What? Alright, let's take out some of these cards here. We can deal with this ourselves. The fear of drowning is myth. I feel like that makes less sense. That what? Why does it have that much health? And why did I not draw any of my ghouls? Well, I guess if they're making storm water, which I guess makes sense, I would have thought it'd be like fear of like electricity. The Amish. Um, I don't know. I feel like I don't remember this quest line either. So they're adding something new at least, which is always fun and exciting. And we gain a power pip, and we also didn't draw a ghoul, which I think goes hand in hand. Use Banshee on Banshee crime. Damn, I kind of forget Banshee's kind of decent. I forget rank 3 spells are kind of decent, and I'm not going to that Cyclops Lane house until I need to be back in Cyclops Lane, which will probably be soon. Actually, no. Well, I don't know, man. I don't want to. I don't want to go all the way back there. My mount. I don't want to travel. Wait. Okay, it's just the old town. Well, that gets us most of the way there. Oh, oh, damn it. All right. Well, put a lightning bats in the deck. All right. Well, we did not put a lightning bats in the deck. Therefore, we will have to kill the Scarlet Screamer the old way with the Banshee. Oh God. 165. It'll survive. Let's Banshee it. And if the Banshee fizzles, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I like the names for Wizard 101. The names you can make are just weird. I feel like I feel like at this point they should just allow any created name. I feel like that'd be funny. I feel like that'd definitely be awful, but I think it'd also kind of be funny. Um, go to what? Which one should I do? Well, no. All right. It's Mark here. I'm not. And then I don't know if I need to defeat a field guard or if I wait. The field guards aren't fire type. Fire type. They aren't. I thought they were fire. Whatever. Whatever. Maybe my memory's wrong. I think it might be wrong, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I also thought they were rank 3. So maybe I'm just misremembering everything and making it seem harder than when I was a child. Maybe it was hard for me when I was, 6. Let's get ore. What's over here? I remember this little thing to an extent. Um, let's investigate the tower. Do I have to go in like right now, or do I? Oh, I do have to go in. Well, let's go in then, I suppose. Let's get this over with. Let's beat Lord Nightshade. Um, let's kick his teeth in. This, I think, would have given me nightmares when I was a kid. Yeah, riveting stuff. Okay, so let's think. Storm bats. Yes, a lot. Let's keep the ghouls in. Let's keep the death blades in. Let's add more pixies, and we're all out of space. Uh, let's. I only have 16 mana. That's funny. All right, let's do this. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do this first try. And I get the. Oh my god! Blast! The field guards have a lot of health. I forgot about that. Um. So I can stun. So I didn't mean to discard. Um. I could wand hit. Damn, I'll wand hit and Firezilla next turn. Or not next turn because I don't have I don't have stun either. I was gonna stun him. I will next I will wand hit the field guard. And then I will Firezilla. Damn, 2 crits in a row. Okay. They want me to win this one solo. um Death Trap. I would have definitely used stun next turn if I had the. Alright. Let's calm down here, fellas. Let's calm down here. This is a very precarious situation I'm in. Let's just wait. All right. So the bigger problem is gone now. Bigger problem's taken care of. Now we just have to deal with the storm character. Um, I think I knock on wood. I think we'll be okay. But also, if he hits with another lightning bats, I might have to start clenching. Um, we can take like 4 of those comfortably. Um, I'm gonna discard the fuel. I'll wand hit. Wait for ghoul. Maybe if I get a power pip, we can take him out with a banshee. But I prefer honestly to go for a ghoul and wait from actually because he's gonna lightning bats next turn. I could lightning bats him. But would that kill him? I hope so. I hope it would. And if it fizzles, we just get to Banshee. Excuse me. Greetings. Welcome. Hope closer than I thought it was going to be. Greetings. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying this. I just collected them as gifts from Malistaire. Riveting stuff. We're gonna grab the history of death magic real quick. Um, we defeated 1 of 3 field guards. That is for a Dragonspire quest. I remember that. Brain jar. Hone the same. All right, we did this. We did it. We did it together, fellas. This is our crowning achievement. is that we soloed it, kind of. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to get back into it. Honestly, I'm happy to play it again. I have not played it in years. I don't even have. I'm just using the free. I guess it's the first entire arc is free, which like that, the first arc was my childhood. That was my childhood right there. So I'm very excited to go through it again. I'm really enjoying it actually. Um, I'm glad to have. Oh my god, why? Why do we have to do this after beating Nightshade? Why can't we just beat Nightshade and call this a day? Why can't we just? Why do I have to beat more field guards? Um, yeah, I guess. Oh, we could do Colossus Avenue or Colossus Boulevard too if we want. Now get some quest lines out of the way. Yeah, but yeah, no, like this is like these first five areas specifically were my childhood. I'm enjoying playing them a lot, honestly. I'm enjoying playing it a lot more than I thought it would, or thought I would, honestly, like to be completely honest. Um, and I'm enjoying like streaming it too, which is fun. Like I'm surprised that there's like I'm not surprised, but it's fun to see like a little happy, active community here that I can just be a part of and be stupid about or be stupid with and get to use Firezilla on every single strong enemy and people watch. Does he have one health left? Okay, fine, I guess. Oh, he passed. He knew he knew what was gonna happen. He was like, you know what, fine. I deserve this. Um, I guess this helps me get more quests done as well. Defeating the field guards, which I guess is what Duncan wanted, I think, and then the pumpkin heads at the same time. Um, I think. What we're gonna do is probably just do a classic 2 1 hit Banshee, or yeah, 1 hit Banshee 1 hit. Um, unless something better comes up, I guess. And then we'll be done with this quest. Then we can go to not find the robber. That makes sense. That does make sense. I remember back when I was playing, people were just dickheads about the whole like about just like doing I don't know doing things like people like if it wasn't like directly beneficial to them. I remember people wouldn't help me or help anyone because like I played solo the whole time. I still obviously are only playing solo. Like I play solo all the time, or I played solo all the time back then, and like nobody was willing to help back in my day. Back in my day, I had to be like spamming Scarecrow the entire time. I did not collect the pumpkin head. Okay, fine. I guess I didn't. I believe it. Let's take these out. Let's just. I'll collect the pumpkin head because I'm already here. I'm a man of efficiency. I'm already here. I might as well try it. I gained a power pip too. Shouldn't have discarded the other one. Banshee, and then we wait. I guess that's fine. I can get a crit on my wand hit maybe, and then see what. Either that or again, we just get 2 wand hits and we're done here. But hopefully we get it this time. Oh, or we can. Do I be greedy? Yes. No, I shouldn't have been greedy. Is what I see. But hey, we're gonna be even more greedy now. Yeah, no. Okay, cool. That's it. I'm gonna. All right, cool. We have another. We have a third. Cool. I was about to say the odds of it fizzling 3 times in a row. I would have not been happy about that. Yeah, that's really cool. I think that more people should do that. I remember like if I was ever in like the area, like I wouldn't really go back to the areas often. But like if I was in the area, I would do it. Like I remember I did. I like after I like ran waterworks, I'd ran Malice there a couple of times and like helped people with like that and like doing like the final dungeon because the dungeons are cool or like the final like I was about to call it a raid, the destiny in my mind. Like the final boss areas. Nightside. There we are. The final boss areas I think were all really cool. And I remember like I helped a lot in Mushu because I felt like I thought oh the Death Oni dungeon, the Tree of Life was cool. I was doing that. I liked doing that one as a Death Wizard. You found it and so much more. Mortis, my boy. Yes, a fix. Yeah, I loved Jade Oni. Jade Oni fight was really fun. I I remember because he had so much fucking health for no reason.
What about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of. Give me that. Krokotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Krok. Oh, I see. Yes, this book. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I. That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen.
I love
Master
Dworgen.
of the
Dworgen's
Fang.
my dog.
What's your name? Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought haven't gotten out much. And my master started. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes though if you want some. Still crunchy too. So he traded it for more. Something that begins with S. You should probably
Yes, and now we can see the real the death spells, I guess, that are new, which I think is cool. I don't I Threefold Fever Dream Golem. I kind of like that card. Faint, Doom and Gloom, Dead Zone, Putrefaction. They just be making up words. Crimson Phantom. That feels like a bad card. Monster Mash though, that just sounds funny. Jin's Larceny, the Macabre Jin, Oni's Morbidity, Doom Oni, my dog, my boy, Doom Oni, Death Oni per se. And then the Scion of Death. Okay, that's cool. I think these, I don't know, compared to some of the spells I was looking at earlier, these seem a little lackluster, but I'll take them. I mean, I get them for free, so I don't care. Dwarian, my main wizard is Death, or I guess was back when I played. My main wizard was Death. And I did the personality test up until the point to where you get the gemstones, and then I was like, realistically, I don't want to be any of those. Onyx is cool. It's not seeable, and they're not Onyx either. But I have black earrings, so yeah, I was like, this is kind of cool. Like I'll do it, and I'm Death again. And like, there's also like I guess the play style I know the most. Um, being that I think, oh, I'm in Avalon in that account, so I know how to survive as a Death character now. Sacrifice is great. Take 2 spiral keys. Ah, this is Krokotopia. This is what we've been waiting for, fellas. I kind of don't want to go yet. I want to go to Colossus Boulevard. That's the one I want to go to. That's the one I remember. This is 250 moon damage. They be hinting at the astral schools from day one. That was the main issue that I had as soon as I got to Celestia was I chose Moon instead of Sun. I didn't realize how good Sun was. I thought polymorphing was cool, and then I realized that it was actually like genuinely the shittiest thing in the game. It was so bad, or I was really bad with it at least. Um, That was, I guess, before Waterworks. I guess. Yeah, I recognized pretty early on that Moon just out of the three, Moon wasn't the good one. I recognized that pretty early on, and then Stars the auras, I think, right? I recognize those were also pretty good. Um, yeah, so I'm realistically not gonna do these. I'm going to why is there a teleporter to the tower that's right here? Oh, is this not? What? Maybe I was wrong about where I thought this would go. Oh, I thought this was the tower, like right here. Briskbury's tower. That was a weird dungeon to do. God bless. Baron Tower. Where am I trying to go? Oh yeah, to get the Smith. That's where I want to go. It's been a long day. What is the what? What is this? I'm I'm concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Liebchen? What? What the fuck? What is happening? I don't like this anymore. Requires a gold skeleton key. What? I I don't know what's going on. I'm afraid. I'm leaving. Yeah, let's get out of here. I that's what? Okay. Fine. Take me all the way back, why don't you? That's fine. I'm okay with that. We can get the Smith, and then I don't particularly want to do I? I ugh. I'd enter Krokotopia under leveled, which I don't particularly want to do. Excuse me. But I also don't particularly want to do these quests either. And it seems that none of these teleporters are going to take me to the final boss area where the... Actually, no. I think this might actually, the other one that I didn't... Yeah, there it is. And the Smith is over on one of these sides, I would think. I would hope he was back in my day. Okay. God. Okay, so realistically, which ones do I have to kill? Scavenger and the Snowman. Scavenger are the easy ones, the rank 2 ones. These quest lines are long. Actually, I actually very much remember that these quest lines are long, so I'm not gonna do them. It's a lot of killing stuff that I don't want to do. Um, yeah, so let's just get this and then go to Krokotopia. Krokotopia is fun. I enjoy it. Yeah, training point. And then we get to go and I can go check if we can learn a new storm spell before we go. And if not, I could always get the balance blades, I guess. Which is also something on my main that I never like picked up on is that I should learn the balance blades or learn the things. I know that was very descriptive. The elemental blades, I say, I guess. I never thought that I should learn those until like I was like level 60 something, and I realized that all my attacks were doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, 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 yep, yep. Open that Bartolussy, please. Bartolussy. And let me go through the spiral. Okay, so realistically, after I do Krokotopia, I could... I can do Grizzleheim. Grizzline's one of my favorites. I like Grizzline. I also like Mollybone a lot. That's way in the future though, because there's 3 areas here too. Thank you, Tinu Bakmal. I appreciate it. I don't particularly care, but I appreciate it.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby
Ruby
Tangler
Talbot the Third.
first.
I remember that.
Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid.
Alrighty,
Some information.
we've made it to Krokotopia, boys.
Try to keep
Fellas.
safe.
That's all I really care about. Oh, what? It's not yeah, that does make sense actually. I remember when yeah. Well, I guess that makes that makes this process pretty streamlined then, I suppose. That takes away the illusion of choice for me. Um Thank you for telling me now, so I'm not disappointed in the future. Now it's time to remember where beetles are. I guess on the wrong side. Um, I honestly, depending on how far I get to, I might just eventually, depending on how much I care about going forward, I might just buy like a 1 month subscription because I know for a fact I'm probably not going to play it during the school year. But I would enjoy maybe playing it over this winter break. That makes sense. Um, that would make sense, I suppose. Like probably like what is it, Kimbalong or whatever the one you have to do like through here. That's like pretty low level. I assume maybe like Wisteria isn't free either. Um, Wisteria and then like probably if I had to make a guess, I would assume like Wisteria is. I would assume the Greek world, like the one where you're fighting like the Olympians, isn't free either. Which in that case would kind of suck because that's I think that's like good farming, right? For young wizards. Um, Either way, I'll I'll burn that bridge when I get there. I'm not particularly excuse me. I'm not beat up about that. I'll at that point I'll just go where I can go. Wow, it's a teleporter. Thank you, Gamma. It's not like I've been using them the whole time. However, I don't particularly care. Gamma. Who asked? These guys, I think, have low enough health to where, like... Actually, you know what? I'll fight them. I'll see how much health they have. Because I think ghouls can one-shot them relatively. I think they have low enough health for that, and if not, then I'll just carry along lightning bats as well. That's fine with me. I guessed right. Wizard City Underground, Aquila, Grizzleheim, Wisteria, Kambalong, House of Scales, and Barkingham Palace. I don't remember what Barkingham Palace was. I don't think I ever did it. Maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, that checks though. That sucks. I enjoyed the Aquila dungeons the last time I did them. Um, again, years ago. Um, fucking fizzle. Um, that all makes sense. That sucks to see, but it makes sense. I have been looking like somewhat recently in like the Wizard 101 subreddit, and the sheer again that's I understand that's also a very vocal minority, but the sheer amount of people who just like get so who basically been waiting for this exact moment when the entire first arc becomes free. I love it for them. And I also really I agree with that sentiment because like there's like what, like 18 worlds now? There's over 3 arcs. Like I agree that the first arc should have been free a while ago. um because there's like that's just free press. That's like, hey, we made this entire like this big portion, this good like not good. This good children's story free. and like you get to play through it, you get to learn all the mechanics, and then there's still new mechanics to get along the way. I don't want to let that sink in. I'm upset that I had to read that. Um, so yeah, I'm right. So there's even more than I thought. Um, but like like I think that they should like I think they should make this permanently free probably as well. I would say probably as well as Grizzleheim. Probably not Aquila. Um, I think like out of all those important like places, like Grizzleheim probably should be free in my opinion, but the rest I don't know. Um, but I think making it permanently free would do nothing but give the game good press. And also, I need to get the quest here that the dude wants to beat the cell swords. I think, unless that is not here anymore. In which, in that case, oh, there he is, Doctor Gordon Fleming. Um, I don't think my deck is good enough. I should have gotten a new deck while I was at the bazaar. I didn't mean to do that. Hmm. Any Narini. I also just love like it, I'm not gonna lie, a good majority of me liking this world. I just kind of like the name Narini a lot. I think it's fun to say. I think having Crocs as enemies are kind of funny. I think they're one of the funnier enemy types. Ooh, a silver chest. Oh, what is the Shockalock game? Uh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Please give me a conjunction. Please just stop. Please, no, that's not the way I wanted to go. Where? Uh, there we go. Damn, they made this timer longer than I remember. They made this timer a lot longer than I remember, or maybe I just am better at it now than when I was a child. I think the latter is definitely, I think, more of an option than longer timer. I won. I got a treasure card or something, right? No, yeah, I got a storm. What? A shocked key and a spellament. I've heard of these spellaments before. I don't know what they mean. Doesn't that can't you like craft cards, which in theory sounds interesting, but I've also read that people don't like it. I've also read a lot of people don't seem to like spellaments that much, and um, from what I've gathered, I'll say what I think it is. Kind of, from what I've gathered, it's like the more, I guess, unique is the way to put, like, the more unique spells. Like, I guess, like, the way I've seen is like the spells drop from like a boss called Lore Master, that are like, oh, isn't it like pay to win spells basically? Like you can craft spells, like I know you can craft like Deer Knight and other stuff using it, and like as you craft with more spell elements, they get better. The cards get better, I guess, is a way to say it. I don't. All I know, because I wasn't in the game during it that much. I think I tried to farm Lore Master a little bit for Gear Knight, but I did not care enough to keep doing it. But I don't think I was actually there for spell elements. Krokotopia is breaking my computer for some reason. Or oh, oh no, that's just the fucking, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend I'm not seeing this ungodly long spell going on in the background. um. All right, let's hide some of these quests. Um. But yeah, if you want to explain it, you can, because I feel like I did an awful job that didn't explain it. But I also don't want to make you like type an essay, dude. Is that you? Are you casting ungodly long spells next to me? You really casting ungodly long spells in my altar of kings? Isn't that the myth spell? Uh, beating her. Damn, they got you got a fucking mount for that? What the hell? Yeah, modifier craft new spells. That checks out to me. That's yeah. I didn't know. Is it like modify old spells or like can you only like modify and craft the new ones like the Deer Knight and stuff like that? BT Narini is fire type. I need to stop saying fire type because that's not what it's called. My mind's also been on Pokemon a lot recently. I kind of want to stream Pokemon again. Or yeah. He's fire and Narini Sentry. Realistically, I should take out a goal, put in some of those. Put in a third Storm Shark and put in a second Sacrifice as well. Old spells can be modified as really, really. I don't know how I like. I don't know if I like that fact that you can modify old spells as well. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that they can. Basically, you can modify. I guess you can modify spells, old or new, to do more effects, do something like that. I think that's okay for. I think that's okay for the spells that are craftable from the beginning. Um, I'm not particularly a fan of that if it's for older, like the old spells, just because I can see that kind of getting into the area of pay to win or pay to play. Well, this game's already fucking pay to play. Um, I can see that being a weird area. Like I was okay with it for like lore master spells because first off that's all what I thought it was only for was lore master spells. Um, but normal spells, I don't know. Kind of seems slippery slopey. And also, I'm recognizing now that I will not kill this guy um, with my next hit, which means that I'll have to take this and probably another 2 pip fires. He's just going for 3 pip. Okay, cool. That's fine with me too. Whatever, fine. Um, I'm recognizing now. Oh, I could sacrifice, or I can just Storm Shark and stun him. Okay, or it fizzled. I don't see people using Master Sagas or something about it. Yeah, that checks. I think yeah, that all hypothetically makes sense. I still don't know. I do yeah, I do know that I've seen the grind. Fucking dude, come on. I've seen that happen, or I've seen like people talk about the grind like that. I'm not, again, I've played my fair share of grindy games. This game included. This game, God, I've played this and I've played, like Destiny and all that fun stuff, but I don't entirely know. I think it helps add variety to the game, and that is fair. I feel like seeing Malastairs, like I don't know, because like Scarecrow's like what 49. Scarecrow lasted pretty long until I think it was what Dr. Vaughn's monster or something. Yeah, the worst thing they did was remove all spell elements from lore map. They've removed literally. I remember like the last time I ever played this game, they were like, damn, I also got a lot of shit from this boss. They were like sucking off Lore Master, like making her. Why is Scorpion 3 pips now? Oh, because it takes away a pip from them. What the hell? I remember like Lore Master being the only boss anybody ever wanted to fight ever. Oh, okay. Gardening, I kind of actually want to have to learn about it. Monstrology, and then oh, come here. I'm going to show you something really cool about death spells, please. Dude, all right, I get it. Dude, all right, guys. I understand. Oh, that's Crab Alley. I kind of do want to do Crab Alley. The Headless Horseman spell. Have I seen it? I don't want to keep seeing. I don't want to keep saying I've seen it if I don't actually, or if I haven't actually seen it. But I. So that means like they take away like Deer Knight drops and like that's again I say Deer Knight because that's the only spell I know. Did they like take away all those drops from it and so it's only like Headless Horseman? Because if so, that's kind of stupid. But that also makes sense, I guess, especially if they're justifying the use of skeleton keys. I I don't know how I feel about skeleton keys either. Actually, I do know kind of, but I also wait. Is there a beetle in? No, don't track this. Was this? Yeah, there was one in there. I'm not gonna look for it right now. I think I have better things to do. Which honestly might be. Honestly, it just might be going to Crab Alley at this point. I kind of want to do Crab Alley. That might be able to like get me some leveling. This I remember where this beetle is, but I'm also gonna pick up this dude. Yeah, I remember. I remember that. Or what? The spellments was it backward? This stopped people from caring about an otherwise interesting boss fight. You mean make like made people stop caring about the lore master fight or what in particular? Um, yeah, that checks. I don't know. I it's Wizard 101. King's Isle makes some wacky decisions, don't they? I'm not surprised that they've gone in that direction of like making everything skeleton key and then taking away like because I think I found it really interesting that some like random ass bosses can just drop like really cool stuff like them dropping like pets or like really cool looking housing items and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool personally, and I think they just kind of like took it away. I also is the beetle over here or is it in that area or am I wrong on both accounts? Let's. It does not seem to be over here. It does not seem to be in this area, which means it's on the other side. I do remember that actually. I remember it being on the other side. I hate myself. I also don't want to talk to Assistant Danforth already. It's over. It's that. Is it over here? Mm. Where the fuck is the beetle? Oh god, Waterworks. I don't remember what day it was. The last time I there's the fucking beetle. Oh, and I remember for Waterworks, that used to be just like my life for a little bit. Was just um Waterworks for a while. Again, I made because I talked about the last stream of this game. I don't remember when it was, a couple days ago or something. It was just that was my life for like a good couple, not years, but like for a good summer. Like it, that's what made me like that. Like hurt my soul doing. it over and over again. In the Royal Hall. Oh, is it like people didn't understand the cheats would get us? I think it was like get us earthquaked every single time. People didn't understand. I don't know. It was fun though. I really enjoyed it personally. I liked Waterworks. I like when I was younger. I really had a higher tolerance for grinding games like that. Grinding Waterworks like that really really just got me, I think, into my Destiny. It got carried over into me playing Destiny, farming Crota and Oryx and all those other ungodly raid bosses. I haven't done it since though. I remember when Aquila released and I started playing a little bit and I like renewed my membership. I enjoyed farming Aquila, honestly. Like I enjoyed like there's something fun. Cause I remember when I got like not like when I got into it, but when I started like actually like cooperating with the people I was in the same battle with. Like I remember it was Ravenclaw's final boss, I think. Or not Ravenclaw. What the fuck? Um, Grizzleheim's final boss, the four ravens or crows, I guess, whatever they are. Which by the way, those guys probably the coolest enemy design I've ever seen. I loved the ravens. Anyway, I remember like that boss fight. The team that I was with, or like the people I was doing it with, like they were like open comms the whole time and like chatting to a not like to an actual degree of like, oh, we're strategizing. Like it's not just like everybody throw attacks at him. Like it was, like, all right, so you're gonna blade me, uh ice guy, take the aggro, and then like I took that experience into Waterworks and everything. As well as I don't know, I guess Celestia's final boss, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember Celestia's final. Malastairs. I remember Malastairs fucking painful to fight just because nobody knows how to do things. Let's look at our deck though. Let's make sure. Realistically, this should be enough. I also need to get a bigger deck, a bigger deck. But we'll see. We'll see what goes on here. They're both fire. They start first though. I'm not. I'll take care of the Flame Serpent. I'll wand hit Banshee him, or I guess two wand hits and Banshee. I forgot. This is when enemies stop being stupid and they start like using weakness and stuff like that. I hate bosses that use weakness. Um, this should kill. Hypothetically, fingers crossed that it kills. And then honestly, I'll finish up this place. I might finish up the next area, or I might finish up because the next area has four bosses. I remember you have to fight the four dudes in the most descriptive way possible. You have to fight the four dudes. I don't know how much longer I will stream. It is quite late, but I want to finish this up obviously as well as I don't know how much farther I want. Maybe I'll finish maybe I'll finish up this area, the next area, and then start Crab Alley. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Magic boss that loves to use mantles, weaknesses, shields, and diffuses a lot. I feel like you're referencing later in the game, and I would not be surprised. That sounds very scummy. I hate just dealing with weaknesses in general, and I remember I hate dealing with the bosses that I hate dealing with the bosses that earthquaked all the time. That shit pissed me off. Scarab, Snow Serpent, Dandelion, Loop of Talent, Frost Beetle. These treasure cards all. Why do they all cost more pips than they normally do? I feel like that has to do with spell elements. Wow. Okay, so I think that is finished with the Change for Fire, though. Maybe these worlds are a lot shorter than I remember. And again, I was just bad at the game, and that which made them take. Oh, there's a teleporter there. I think, but maybe these worlds are just a lot shorter than I remember, which I think could very easily be the possibility. I might also just take a day, or not a day, but like part of a stream to do side quests because I have accumulated quite a lot of them already. Because I like to pick them all up and then not do them. Yeah. All right. Yep, tool time. Let's pick up some shovels real quick. This side quest I can do. This I'm okay with doing right now. I think. Aren't there tools lying around somewhere? All right, cool. There were at one point, like right here. Ugh. I think there were more. There's supposed to be more tools. I kind of got to collect 4. Don't I? Oh, it's a jarring way to turn me around completely. Isn't this a housing item? Yeah, it is. Dude, why do I remember that, but I can't remember half the fucking formulas on my exam? Assistant Danforth. And then we'll go to talk to the guy that we need to talk to, Professor Wimthrop. Um, I appreciate the offer, but no, not particularly, not right now. No thanks. I like to just see if I can, or just I like to play solo for at least like right now. So I like to continue playing solo for the time being, at least. Um, I like to. I don't know. It's fun to experience all the worlds like slowly through my own. I say struggle, but I have a pet and I have like Crown's gear, so the Palace of Fire. Like it's not like I'm struggling or anything. Oh, still no, thank you. At least for right now. Um, oh, what? What's that? Yeah, no, I appreciate the offer though. I really do. Um, yeah, I remember this, dude. These fellas are unless they changed it. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna be probably getting off myself pretty shortly. It is quite late, but I at least wanted to get. I kind of wanted to do this entire area. It depends on how. Depends on how much. It depends on how. Um, what is it called? Fucking. It depends on how much it. How long? God, I can't think. Depends on how long. Um, fighting the bosses takes, but I'll probably do at least the rest of the Palace of Fire. Um, yeah, go for it. I don't know. Can you do that? Like, can you add people remotely? Because I remember it just being used to only be able to add if you're in person. Um, if you want. Um, my name is quite literally just Justin. Quite literally, it's just Justin. So, I'm level 13. Damn. So if you would like to go for it, that goes for everybody in the chat. I don't know if y'all want to add me, go for it. Um, friends, click friends. Oh, oh, I forgot. There's a dungeon to the throne of fire. Oh, to the pass of the fire. I forgot there's a dungeon. I might not do it then. I might just not do it. Um, here, let me. Friends list average. Hold on. Give me. Let me do this quest and then I can figure things out. And also let me collect fire gems. Um, and also, God, fucking, I dealt with it a lot. My last time I streamed, I have two screens. This one is the one with the fucking camera on it is the one I play games on. But this has my OBS, and this is the bigger screen, so I can I literally just look at this half the time, and that's why my neck hurts all the time. Um, Thank you for following. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying. I hope you enjoy your stay and continue to enjoy your stay. And I hope everybody is enjoying. I am enjoying playing as much as I am trying to speed through. It's trying to speed run the worlds. Apparently, I'm enjoying playing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these guys, I forgot. These guys are ridiculous with their all four of them having side quests. But I think that honestly might be the next thing I can do, or the next the those might be the side quests I actually want to do. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. Word. I don't care enough though. I'm not gonna do those. I think yeah. No, now we don't. We have to. Oh, Narini Warriors and the Narini Flame Guardians. Um, where's the Flame Warriors? I can at least get like 5 different things. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Flame Surgeons and the Flame Warriors or the Flame Guardians are different enemies. I forgot. Could have fooled me. I'm sure for now. I'm cool just chilling and going through the game at my own pace right now, at least. Um, I will let you know. Um, if I do, but I know I'm kind of again. I'm just trying to get back into it, or just trying to have like a little bit of. I was going to say a little bit of enjoyment. No, I'm trying to have like a little get back into it. It's been a while since I played the game, so I'm in the honeymoon phase where I'm enjoying where I'm enjoying everything. Um, I want to do that. Yeah. I can pull that up. In a second. Hold on. God. Let me blade. God bless. My screen is bright. Uh, I don't. I forgot to discard for a banshee. Let me. And then I think I can just storm shark, and hopefully it doesn't fizzle, and hopefully it doesn't pull out some shenanigans that kill me. Um. Alright, defeated enough Narini warriors, I think. Or no, I defeated 2 of the 3. Have 3 different quest lines to defeat a Narini warrior. God bless. They really don't like these guys, I suppose. Ooh. God, maybe I won't finish this depending on how late this, or depending on how long this quest line takes me. Or, but all right, I can do. I don't know. I got a little bit more in me. So I'll probably do this. I probably won't go to Crab Alley, or I probably won't even do the dungeon. Not tonight. But I've honestly made good progress. We've sped through some of the areas, and I can get some of the side quests done. Not not even probably next time, but just side quests done eventually. Um, because I'm starting to see that I'm a little under leveled, just a little bit under leveled for all of this. Massive W there. And then I probably just blade up. I don't even have a blade. Don't even need a blade. I'll just discard the lightning bats and storm shark, and then just I guess wait and bode my time until storm shark. I guess. Oh my back. Oh, was that a crit? I love just getting crits on wand hits. Bars. I have a concept. Also, that blood bat did more than I would have liked it to. Oh yeah, no, chill, chill, chill. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with lots of stream stuff, I guess. Excuse me. Um, all right, and now you kill him. Cool, cool, cool. I just if Banshee fizzled, it would have gotten a little bit more concerning than I would have liked. Personally, I would not have been a fan with the. I was not a fan of the developments that were occurring. And now we defeat Flame Guardians. And I also got the Nariti scrolls that the other dude wanted. Do they have just as much health? No. This was also the worst hand in existence. God bless. There's the balance blade. I wonder if one of them's gonna give him a weakness. Or give me a weakness. Probably it'd be a good bet, but I'm gonna banshee this guy first, and then no, there's a scorpion, and then I'll I guess just again deal with the 1v1. You gotta isolate, you know. God. And then I guess we just do the exact same thing again. Just wand hit once or twice in Banshee. Or maybe wand hit? Yeah, no, I'll be fine. I'll survive, because even if he scorpions again, I'll still be at livable health, and if I'm not, then I'll sacrifice instead of Banshee. But at this point, I don't particularly... Oh, damn, I have a lot of Storm Sharks. Thank God. There's another Scorpion, yeah. Just like I called, and it didn't do much, so I'm just fine. I won't sacrifice or anything. I'm not gonna have my first death of the run be to Flame Guardians. I don't. I'm not that bad at the game. All right, I'm not that rusty at least. I am that bad, but I'm not that rusty. I also don't get why they made these guys balance type. I feel like that's a little weird, personally. Especially considering the guys who looked just like them in the last area were fire type. Let me get some more health. There's the throne room right there. And then we'll get them some. We get this era Flame Guardians gone, and then we'll be probably set to go. We can use the lightning bats here. Just lightning bats and then wand hit. Unless it's a low roll. If it's a low roll, that'll kind of screw me. All right, or I can fizzle. That's fine too. That's whatever. I think actually that might have been the best case. And then we discard the stun, discard the ghoul, storm shark that one. Well, I still should have storm sharked the one with 2 pips, but I assumed they was gonna use a scorpion. Damn, that did a lot. Um, I have a power pip, which means I can banshee next turn, which means that I can just kill with a wand hit plus the banshee, which is fine by me at this point. I think I hope it's after this quest we get the boss fights. I might piece that up at least. I might do one or no. I have an idea. The parched Chris. That's not. Why is that level 20? Jesus. I gotta talk to all the lieutenants as well. That might be my thing here. I could maybe do the bosses that are near those lieutenants, and then we leave it at that. Especially with the desert golems. Or did they take out 2? Because there's only 2 teleporters here, which is at 2 of the chambers. Yep. All right. Nope. I was wrong. Well, I guess I was right technically. Technically. So realistically, let's go to the ones that I've completed before. Or let's go to the ones that of the dudes whose side quests I've completed, because I at least want to get that XP. This is I can do this one at least. Um, we can do this one. I think I completed another one of the other side quests, so you can check that one. Unless this is, if these are easy fights, I'll just do them real right now. Riveting stuff. I really don't care. I will kick your teeth in, my boy. I think this is a good enough deck setup. I don't. All right. Well, no time to adjust it now. No time to deal with it. My immediate thoughts. Wand hit Storm Shark, but he's probably gonna weakness or not. I guess I don't know. Some bosses are fairly inclined to weakness or to tower shield. Oh, okay. There's again. I kind of forget that this is the world where like bosses actually start doing things. So like the weaknesses and the tower shielding and stuff like that. Or hear me out. We wait. We don't use Storm Shark. We Blade, and then we just fire Zilla. It's a little riskier, a little higher reward, you know. But I also don't. I also have Sacrifice with me right now, so I think I'd be okay relatively. I should have just Storm Sharked him because he's gonna hit me with a 3-pip spell. That's a unfortunate. Oh, he's also fire. What am I doing? Well, I'll see how much this does. I'm throwing. Realistically, it should be fine. I don't think it'll kill, but realistically, it should be fine. Also, why did they make that Deathblade look like that? That looks so cool. I don't think he'll die. I think they give bosses enough resist to survive, but um yeah, that's wild actually. That's a wow. He took fucking nothing. That barely wouldn't have that wouldn't even killed him. Um I'm gonna get clapped next or this turn. Scorpion and then Sunbird would be my immediate guess. Yeah, there it is. We're in a tight situation. Also known as if they both use 1 pip spells, I will die. Relatively. So I should hope for power pip, which is what I did not receive. I need to kill one of them. And it has to I have to kill one of them at this point. He's gonna do a weakness. I have to kill one of them and hope for like fizzles, and I hope I hit. Yeah, I don't know if this kills through the weakness. 280 or 240. Yeah, that's fine. Now though, we're fighting for our life now. Actually, um, oh, he's just gonna kill me with Sunbird. Okay, that's not a debate anymore. I know what's happening. I've seen what's happening here. Um, and I just discarded the one card that could have won me the game. Do I have anything that costs 2 in here? No, no, I do not. Okay, cool. We lost. I completely fat fingered the right click. Um, how is sacrifice fizzling at this point? Let's just go for the fucking kill and no, it was fairly easy too. I sold with the Firezilla. That one was on me. I sold. Um, damn, that hurts actually. Salty reruns. We're running it back. Um, yeah. Whatever. Fuck you. Kill yourself. I'm gonna. If I take out a Banshee, and I put in one singular shield. That works. That works for me at least. Let's rock it. Let's run it even. Let's do both. Let's rock it and roll it and run it. We'll cleanse. We'll get rid of the cleanse word, and then we could realistically just wand hit and then wait for Storm Shark to kill him. Um, realistically, that's why I didn't use my shield here. Um, yeah, he's gonna weakness, which is fucking petty, I might add, to weakness me. Let's get rid of both of those fire traps because that's kind of cringe. Let's. I could draw for Kraken. I could. Let's use Banshee. Yeah, let's just use Banshee. I was gonna wait and use weakness one special event point. Um, that's fine. I can. Ooh, I might not. Oh, I might not be able to wand hit to kill him. Um, that's cringe. That's really cringe, actually. Yeah, he has too much. I'll have to ghoul. Let's thermic shield to get at least a little bit of protection from the fire stuff, and then we can do that, and then we can maybe aim for Kraken. Um, don't know why he's using an imp right there, but that also I think helps me because he's gonna sun. Why? What? Why? Why Banshee? Why my school? Why do that to me? If I lose this again, we're ending. Or I'm gonna end the stream probably after this battle anyway. But like, if I lose now, I might put a bullet in my skull. Do not demonetize my videos, YouTube, for me saying that. I don't get money anyway, but don't demonetize them. All right, and now, realistically, we have an upper hand. Realistically, this is still shady, so I'm going to stun him and wait for sacrifice. Or I don't even know if I need a sacrifice. Stun immune? He's a fucking what? And he's also he's big brain. He's big brain, I'm not gonna lie. He knew. Cause he broke the shield. He's gonna he's gonna use Sunbird, and then we'll be in a battle of attrition. Also known as I could just fucking Storm Shark him, hope for a high roll. No risk it, no biscuit, baby. All right. I was about to say, if I fizzled, that's probably like Wizard 101 telling me like that I shouldn't have done that. How much health does he have left? I don't remember. Also, why the fuck hasn't he fizzled once? His minions fizzled. He didn't fizzle. How much health does he have left? Because he has 80. He's 65. Let's go. We win. This is the best way to end the stream is by winning our salty reruns. And now there's only 3 more to go. Wow. That, however, let's go talk to Zane, and then I'll play a mini game to refill my potions, maybe, and then we'll call it a day. A little bit of everything, Let's talk to Zane in the library where you can buy treasure cards. That's the fun part of being in the library. Excuse me. The Scrolls of Narini. God bless. Skeletal pirate. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Damn, why are they all expensive like that though? I'm not gonna lie. Spirit Blade kind of would be cool though. I'll buy one. Just because. Just to support our local businesses. Support your local game store. And then we could play one mini game just to get our potions kind of back up because I'm not going back to Wizard City to do that. Let's do a mini game. Let's do I don't remember what Conjuration is. Is it just a matching game? Alright. I also had no idea what it was going to happen. So fire, fire, fire. Ooh. Easy money, baby. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. I can't do this one at all. So 2 gobblers. There's shit. Where's the third one? There's 2. There's the third fired cat. Oh shit. All right, wait. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you don't get taxed for what? What? You don't get taxed for doing that? So there's 4 krakens, and then there's these 3. Oh, you get no points for spamming. Oh, you don't get many points for the chain. Or You only get points for a chain, I suppose. There's... Fuck! I guessed the wrong one! Boom, boom. Oh, I almost fucking yoinked that one easily. Boom, boom. All right, yeah, I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. Uh, the Tufts are those three. There's five Seraphs, which is these ones. The Tufts are those ones. And now we're in the fuck game. Boom, 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 boom. The Hellhounds are those three. The Fire Cats are these three, and then boom. Riveting stuff. I'm gonna assume this is where I lose because Kraken. There's boom, 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 boom. Okay, two Cyclopses. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie here. We're out of our depth on this one. There's a lot of the dragons though. Dragon D's nuts. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. There's another one. Yeah, yeah. Let's. Yikes! I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Or I don't remember enough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay. Stop. Just let's go. Oh damn! I got the wow. All right. Riveting, riveting stuff there, guys. This is a great game. I filled up one of my potions. We did pretty good. All right, thank you all so much for watching. This has been me. This has been Justcrust. I hope you enjoyed. If you like it and you want to see more, I'm uploading all of these to my YouTube as well as they'll stay here as VODs as well. Just Trust Productions is also my YouTube. I upload Wizard 101 stuff there starting now, I guess, or starting last stream, I guess. And I also upload other content, which is other stuff I enjoy. If you enjoy, please make sure to like and follow, or if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. And I'm done here, I think.